What's up, guys? It is Saiyan back with another video, and today, man, we're gonna be doing the top 15 things we want in Xenoverse 3. So if you don't know already, a very credible source named DBS Chronicles has came out and said Xenoverse 3 is in development. It has not been confirmed by Bando yet, so if you don't believe, you don't believe, you know? Currently, I do, like I said, 70% believe, 30% don't believe, just because he was giving out information on Superhero before the movie came out. So that's why I'm like, okay, he has to tell the truth about this. He knows his sources from somewhere. He has them somewhere. But anyway, let's get right to the video. I got my list right here on my mom's phone, recorded off my phone. Alright, number 1 on the list is new hairstyles. So, as you guys know, if you play Xenoverse 2, a lot of the hairstyles in the game are not used. A lot of people don't use them because they're ugly. They're ugly. A lot of people use the same hairstyles. Hairstyle number 1, 2, Gohan hair, you know, yada yada. You know, the same hair you see walking around Kanto City. People wearing Kanto City. It's the same hair everyone has in the Super game. And obviously, this shows you that we need more hairstyles, especially for Saiyan races. You know, Saiyans have giant wild hair, but you're giving us this flat hair that falls to the ground, and when you turn Super Saiyan, it doesn't even stand up, it doesn't even go up, it doesn't change, which I will be getting about that later on down the list. But the fact is that you have all these hairstyles that obviously, that to me, I don't think you guys really thought through. You guys probably think the first few like, alright, we can do this. Then you just got bored. It was like, oh no, do this. Like, you guys, it seems like you didn't put thought into it. Cause yeah, there was new hairstyles from Xenoverse 1, different between Xenoverse 1 and 2, but the new hairstyles wasn't even all that. So the fact is that as Xenoverse 3 comes out, we need more cool hairstyles, you know? Like, hey, maybe I can get Goku hair, but I can wear a Vegeta instead of getting a stupid wig, cause half the people in Kanto City wears a wig. You know? So maybe get some cooler hair, they wouldn't have to wear a wig, they wouldn't want to. Alright? Number 2, a shop for special event items. So basically, as you guys know, there's a lot of events in Xenoverse 2. We have them like, what, once a month? And it does events to say, hey, you got from the 7th to the 14th to get this item. If you don't get it, you know, you can never get it again. There's no way unless someone traded it to you. Alright? So the problem with that is, let's say a newcomer comes. He plays the game, he beats it. See somebody wearing a Broly Rage wig, and he's like, yo, where'd you get that? Goes to his parallel quest, looks at all the, cause he got all the DLCs. Does it see it on there? Okay, that's right. Let me look at the TP Battle Shop. Goes to TP Battle Shop, goes there, doesn't see it on there. They're like, okay, that's weird. Goes to the clothing shop, doesn't see it on there. Accessory, doesn't see it on there. They're like, okay, where's that? Like, it don't make no sense. So this was mostly for newcomers, and let's say someone that stopped playing the game that eventually came back later on in the future. Because that's what happened with me. I came back after I saw, hey, Supreme Kai time now in the game. Let me try to get her. Well, I figured out after the event's over, you can't get her. So now I'm stuck with an empty space in my thing, and there's no way, unless there is a way, someone help me out. Because other than that, I just gotta keep that space until they make another event about it. You know? Alright, number 3, new masters in the game. Now the masters we have in the game is already cool, but I feel like every time a new DLC comes out, that person should be available to be a master. Like, for example, we had Jira and Topo. Maybe instead of having their moves, some of their moves in the parallel quest, you should have them, you have to train for it as a master, as a master or something. Let's get people like Master Roshi, he's an actual master, you know? Like, I think it'd be pretty cool if we had people like that in the game. I don't think Champa or Vados is the master in that game. That'd be cool to have them as it too. Dispo, that's another one. Like, put masters like that in the game, and it'll make people wanna, you know, actually trade to get on the master. Because currently, I didn't trade them all of them, just because I currently thought it was boring. I was like, I'm not gonna use your moveset, so why would I do it, you know? So I just kind of skipped over a few. Alright. Number 4. This one might not happen as much, but you never know. Custom attacks. So what I mean by this is, wouldn't it be cool if you can make your own move, your own super attack, your own ultimate attack, wouldn't that be awesome? You're probably like, how would you do it? So after you go to the screen, create your own super attack. Obviously, you gotta cost money to do it. Sorry guys, go to the screen. You pick the type of attack you want. You want a Kamehameha type attack, this type of attack. You want a mini ball type of attack. You want another type of this type of attack. Like you look at all the attacks. Then you're like, alright, if you want to go ultimate, it gives you all the same attacks and then a spirit bomb added on. You want spirit bomb type of attack. She's like, alright, so you pick this attack, pick Kamehameha type of attack. Yeah, or matter of fact, a fist punching attack, a physical attack. I don't know what it's called. Can't think the name right now. You pick that. So let's say I pick Kamehameha. So I pick Kamehameha. It's like, alright, what do you want your hand motion to be? Let's say I want my hand motion to be like this. So you show you off the hand motion. Like, oh, this, something. Like it shows you off the hand motion. You pick your hand motion. Like, alright, I pick mine like this. Then it's like, alright, how would you like to start it off? Would you start off to shoot it? Do you want to punch someone? Then shoot it off? Or like what? So you pick the option of what you want to do. Then you pick the color of the move. Then you pick the name. Now obviously both like you won't say the name. But it's super cool to go and shoot off at somebody. So that's what I thought. I thought about that for like the longest time. Like the longest time, I was like, wouldn't it be cool to make your own attack since Ultimate Tenkaichi came out? That's what I started thinking about it. You know, I still want to do a gameplay video with that, but you know, we'll see in the future. Number 5, new races, man. For the longest, since Xenoverse 1 came out, it was awesome. But in Xenoverse 2, everyone thought we were going to get new races. We're going to get the Android race. We're going to get the Demon race, stuff like that. Everyone was like, okay, we got to get new races in Xenoverse 2. And we did it. We got new hairstyles that was stupid, but we didn't get new races. So if Xenoverse 3 comes out, you gotta get new races. You gotta get the Demon race in there. We gotta get the Android race in there. Maybe the Kai race too. So what's the God? I don't think they're gonna do that. That's just too much, But you know, definitely for sure, Demon, Kai, and Android. You're probably like, hey, how are we gonna fit all this in there? How are we gonna get them a transformation? I'll talk about that later on in the video. Okay, Bandai, but definitely new races. You know, a lot of people, most people in Kanto City are freaking Saiyan. If you put new races in there, we can have a variety in Kanto City. Like, yeah, you see Frieza race, Majin, Namekian, you see all of them, but the majority is Saiyan. You know, so we gotta get a variety of each different race inside Kanto City. Number 6. More characters. Like I told you, we need characters like Master Roshi. We need King Goku from Dragon Ball. We need King Piccolo. We need Shallot. Like, I would love to have Shallot in the game, but I feel like they're waiting for him to get Super Saiyan Blue, because currently he's stuck on God, and he's been on the Super Saiyan God for a while. Like, dude, we all thought he was gonna get me during the anniversary. He didn't. So it's obviously we're gonna have to wait a little bit. But still, wouldn't it be cool to get Shallot in the game and make him fight your own created character? Like, honestly, bro, like, we need characters like that in the game. So obviously, when Xenoverse 3 does come out, the anime is supposed to come out 2023. So obviously, which means we're also gonna get characters like Moro in there. We're also gonna get characters like Granola in there, Mirrors in there, the Gas in there. You know, what's his name? 76, something like that. I can't. What is his name? I read the manga, but I just forgot. But characters like that in the game, you know. Heck, maybe we can get the Cerulean race in there. Cause Gas will be out there, so you never know. It'll be pretty cool to have his race, but we don't know a lot about it. So the anime is supposed to come out 2023. You can have races like that in Xenoverse 3. You can have characters like that in Xenoverse 3, which would be pretty cool to see. All right. Number 7. When you make a new character, it should be the same level as your main character. So what does that mean? If you played Jump Force, in Jump Force, when you made a character, you had a level, yada yada yada. You made a second character, it will be the same level as your main character. Now I wasn't sure. I think you can only make your new character after you beat the game, but I don't really remember that much. I sold Jump Force. The game got bored after the story was over. You didn't really want to play no more. But yeah. So basically, one of the problems with me with Xenoverse 1, when you made a character, you know, you didn't have to start the story, which was awesome. Because in Xenoverse 2, you gotta restart the story. But I'll get to that in a second. But the problem was you had to physically play the story in the first place to actually level up good. Cause yeah, you can do parallel quests, but parallel quests get you such a long way. It gets you there so much. So you had to do the story if you wanted to level up. And by the time, I was kind of bored of the game. I was like, I just keep playing with the main. I don't really want to play with my side character. And in Xenoverse 2, when they had, okay, when you make a new character, you had to restart the whole story. You had to start from the beginning of 1, and not only that, but you did not have any of the characters, so you still had to go into parallel quest, play the parallel quest, you still had to go to story, you still had to get all the Dragon Balls, to get every single character, and you were just exhausted, because like, why do I have to do all this? I would rather Xenoverse 2 went back to the Xenoverse 1, even though I don't like either of them. But the fact is that I had to waste more time trying to buy all the Dragon Balls and everything, just to level up that character. Now obviously you don't have to do that no more, because you can play your other characters on different accounts. So after you buy, you put your two characters and fight them out to see who's strong. But you still gotta level them up by doing parallel quests, so you know, what's the point of all that? They're just trying to get people to stay in the game and keep playing. Number 8, your hair should transform. Your hair should transform when you do. So basically, obviously, your hair should stand up when you're in Super Saiyan. Because the most annoying thing was, when you're Super Saiyan, your hair didn't stand up. And I was like, okay, go on hair didn't stand up. This is what I was playing Xenoverse 1. This is what I thought. And then when I hit Super Saiyan 2, my hair still didn't stand up. And I was like, huh? What the heck is this? Why is my hair not standing up? You know, I thought it was weird that it didn't. And yeah, you had lightning, but it's barely noticeable. So that was one of the most major things people had problems with in Xenoverse. In Xenoverse 1 and 2, is that your hair didn't change when you went Super Saiyan. And it was both so annoying about that. So if Xenoverse 3 finally happened, you have to do it. Yes, and I know they'll have to make certain Super Saiyans for each hair, but you did it in Ultimate Tenkaichi. In Ultimate Tenkaichi, you had different hair, and when you were Super Saiyan, it went up. And it was different hairstyles. So stop being lazy and just do it, bro. You want to make this the best Dragon Ball game possible. Xenoverse 3 can be that game if you just listen to what we are saying. Number 9, the Dragon Ball story. Now, when's the last time we had the Dragon Ball story in actual Dragon Ball game? Probably over a decade, to my knowledge. So I think it'd be pretty cool. Maybe you don't start off there, but it's like a side quest or like a little missions like you could do on the side. That you can go back in the Dragon Ball story. How about Goku? You're probably like, okay, but you're not gonna be too strong and beat everybody up in Dragon Ball. That's true, but give them like a dark key or something that makes them super strong. If they're strong, you're like, okay, I gotta fight seriously now. And it doesn't make it super easy. Have something like that up there, and you'll get people to come and play your game. Because a lot of people are a fan of the Dragon Ball series, but they're just not in the game. This is why I said if you had the Dragon Ball story, you can have people like King Piccolo. You can have people like King Goku. You can have Master Roshi. Master Roshi should be game either way, but you know, Kid Krillin. You can have all the characters. You have the Dragon Ball stories. That's more characters you can have. Number 10, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover. I can't believe I'm actually have to say this. This should have been number 1 on Bandai's whole thing for Xenoverse. Most of the characters, Fu, Demigra, Mira, Toa, are all in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. So why not do a crossover between the two? There's an idea, Bandai, do a crossover. Heck, that could be the whole story for Xenoverse 3. You're on Prison Planet or something, because I don't really watch Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I watched like the first few episodes. I didn't really get into it. I have to try to. Maybe if it hits Funimation or Crunchyroll or something, then I'll watch it. But I have to find it on YouTube, which it's hard. Not hard, but I gotta get into it, you know. So either way, a lot of characters from the show are in the game. You got the game and the show. So honestly, if you do a crossover between the two, we get people like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Super Saiyan God Trunks, Goku, characters like that, and their outfits in the game. Then you'll definitely get a lot more people playing. Number 11, animated Saiyan Tails. So Tails we have in the game, really lame. It's like poop sticking out your butt that curves around, and no one likes that, So obviously a lot of people started body their own Saiyan Tails because it looks a lot cooler than what we got, which they're right. Or if you can't give us animated Saiyan Tails, well, give it to us like when you make it say you have the option. Do you want a Saiyan Tail or no? And you say, oh yes, I want a Saiyan Tail, because currently I would love to have my character have a Saiyan Tail. So I get the Saiyan Tail, and you can use that to turn into a grade 8, which I'm going to get in that down the list eventually. But that's how you can go grade 8, because they have Giant Piccolo, the Great Namekian form. They have that, so obviously they can do grade 8. It's not like hard. You can throw rocks, you can blow blast out your mouth, throw punches and stuff like that. It shouldn't be that complicated, But I think it'd be pretty cool to give Saiyan the option to have a Saiyan Tail and not instead of giving us a stupid accessory. Number 12. This is probably least gonna happen. The fusion with a CAC. So what I mean with this is, let's say you're fighting a super strong villain, and you can't defeat him. You and Trunks look at each other. You what you gotta do. You and Trunks fuse. You have to make it your character. You guys fight. That's what I've been saying. I don't think fusing two characters you made together, because obviously you could do that just by creating it. But like a fusion with Trunks would be pretty cool. If you had that game, it would be hype, bro. People see that other gameplay, they're gonna be like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Let me go buy this game real quick. And you'll get so many people coming to play the game. You get so much money on Xenoverse 3 if you had something like that. But like I said, that's least likely to happen. So yeah, number 13, a better chat. So the chat we have is kind of like, oh, you pick, hey, let's go, hello, and this, that, and the other. You pick stuff like that. I feel like if we're able to type out on the chat, like I can message people on PlayStation and text on my phone. Like I feel like you should have something like that type of message for me to talk to people on the game. Sometimes I would have text people like, hey yo, go to the X level. I'm stay here. Take the people out here. While you take the people out there, so they know. They're like, oh, okay, cool. I'll go over there then. They go over there. We stay over here and fight so we can finish the parallel quest a lot faster. Or if someone's not moving, you can be like, yo, what are you doing? Get out the way. It's like, oh, they're obviously not responding. Pick them out. Like, yeah, we have voice chat, but not everybody has a mic, so you can't really physically talk to somebody. So I think if they add a chat in there, it'll be a lot more better and easier for people to talk to each other, ask for help, and everything else like that. Because I see people say help all the time, and no one responds. Number 14, new transformation for races. Now obviously for Saiyan, the races, transformation, you have a whole bunch. Alright. But you can still give us legendary Super Saiyan. You can obviously still give us Super Saiyan 4. You can obviously give us grade 8, like I told you. Like you still have all these transformations you can still use for Saiyan, Berserk, or I guess that technically counts for legendary Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Rage, you still have that left. Like obviously for Saiyan you got a lot. Now for Namekians, in the movie you had Orange Piccolo and you had potential Awakened Piccolo. You had those forms come out, so obviously you have those forms in the Namekians. For Frieza Rage, just give him Frieza's first form. You start off with Frieza's first form, after you demonic him. Where you level up, you have the second form, then his third form, then his final form. And you have the option to switch between his first and his final, and 2 and 3 forms all you want. But you want golden, you have to be your final form. You will use your final golden if you're in your final form, something like that. Because I don't think no one would mind if you had something like that. People would be like, okay, I'm still cool with it. I'll still make a freezer race if I can do that, you know? So it's nothing like, hey, it's too much. For Majin, Super Boo, or better yet, give them the only skill you can use is absorption. While you're fighting somebody, you can absorb them in the fight, you spit them back out, and you wear their like whole outfit and everything, and you get a massive power up and ki, stamina, and health. Like, they'll be so overpowered, more people will want to play Majin. Another thing too, don't make the Majin fat. Okay, I know Majin Buu's fat, but give a Super Buu body. We all want Super Buu body. Most of the time people make girls because they don't want to be the fat thing. Alright, so give us Super Buu's body like we want. No one wants to be fat. Give us the option, you know? Because obviously I don't want to be running around short chubby guy or big chubby guy. I want to be ripped like Super Buu. For humans, you can do Master Roshi's full power where you get super buff and strong. Do that for humans. So that's something you have, so they don't have to ride around on Nimbus. I think that's all the races, right? Saiyan, human, Razor. Oh, obviously for new races, for androids, for bio androids, like Cell. I think that's what it's called, right? You can obviously have his first, second, third, fourth. No one's complaining about that. Start off first form, level up, you absorb somebody. Second form, level up, you absorb somebody. Third form, maybe you have the option that too to still switch back and forth if you want to, or you just stuck it at your perfect form. You know, no one's not gonna be complaining if you could do that, bro. Let's just be honest. And for regular androids, you had two things you could do. Android's 13 thing where he just, you know, transforms to blue, buff with Vegeta's hair, or Super 17. Like somehow you're able to fuse and become super powerful, something like that. Like you fight again, you look, saw another version of yourself, you fuse together, and you get strong, like what 17 did. That's what you can do for them. For Diva, it's just go for new form. Just go super buff, probably demon-like, and they'll be cool with it. It's not complicated to do that, right? Kai, I don't know what Kai is here, if I'm being honest. Like I said, Kai most likely you won't get, but more definitely Diva, androids you gotta get. Alright? 15. Customized character outfits for CAC. So what do I mean by this? Let me show you. Let's say I got Vegeta's outfit in a parallel quest. Okay? Let's say I got it, and I'm going to change the blue to like a black, the yellow to like a red, and play it to like a red. You know, something cool like that. If I get Goku, I still turn the orange into a blue, the blue to an orange, you know, reverse it. Like you could do a partner customization, something like that for us, because I don't really like I said, I want Vegeta's outfit, but I want a black version. You'd be like, yeah, but you got the time controller. The time controller one is ugly. You look like you got underwear on for some weird reason, and your legs just sticking out. It's really ugly, and plus you got that little time controller thing right there. I'm just like, nah, I ain't doing it for me, man. You get Vegeta's outfit. Alright, that's 15. I have one more. This is a bonus one, and that's a new story. I don't know about you guys. Xenoverse 1 story was good. It was a new story for us. Being time patrol, something different. When Xenoverse 2 came out, it was the exact same story as Xenoverse 1, just little sprinkles added to it, you know? It wasn't different, it was the same, it was not different. So we need a new story. And I always thought, what could the story be? A lot of people talk about time patrollers versus time breakers, which is awesome. I love that idea. One of the stories I made up was, after you got finished creating your character, you wake up at Kanto City, and just imagine, close your eyes and imagine. Wake up in Kanto City. It's in flames, right? It's in flames. It is burning down. You just like, huh? And you look up, and you see Trunks fighting all 5 of these guys. This is where the superhero crossover comes in. It's like, I don't know what their group name is, but they're like 6 villains with Cumber in it. And you just see Baby Trunks fighting Cumber. He's getting his butt whooped. And like, oh, Trunks, I gotta help him. Before you get there, he dies. And you're like, what the heck happened? You go back in time. You're trying to stop it, but you're not. So you end up fighting the group. And while you're going through time, you're looking for patrollers to help you. So when you're all planning ambush, you're like, hey, look, I need some help. You go all the way back in time during Bardock, and you get some sayings like, hey, I need some help. You go back and somehow find phrases to play with. People really like to see if you did that, Bandai. You give people the imagination what it looked like. I think it looked like some ice. You get some recruits from there. You make Majin Buu, you get recruits from there. Like, you know, you go through all this, you get recruits. Then eventually where you fight off at 6-on-6, and you fight off together and finally defeating them. And you're probably like, okay, how do you get characters like Goku and Vegeta? Parallel Quest. We already get characters from Parallel Quest, so just do Parallel Quest, and you could get those characters again. But give us a different story, something new, something that will get people to buy the game. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching this video. One more video, like this video, comment down below. Go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and share it to all your friends, man. Let me know, do you think Xenoverse 3 is going to happen? 70-30 maybe it's 50-50 you, maybe it's 40-60 you, maybe it's 90-10 you, maybe it's 100% you. Personally, for me, I believe, bro. I stopped believing, but after that came out, I believe. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later.